All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast. My name is Andy, and today I've got a new turtle program to try out, and it's going to be with this little guy right here. He's a choppy turtle. He's actually going to do a chop. Currently, he's still called Choppy, but eventually we're going to rename him Spartacus, as we said before, because he was so good at building that thing, which has nothing to do with Spartacus. Anyways, so after the last time I recorded, I sort of stayed on for a little bit and updated a few things and, ran through and built a couple new items to show off and shut everything down and whatever. A couple nights ago, I turned the whole thing back on, and my player ended up in the middle of nowhere, like just nowhere. I don't even know where he was. That's how nowhere he was. So somewhere along the line, my player.dat got corrupted, which is about as bad as it can get. So what I do every night is I sort of sync this server to the cloud, because I don't have this on like a web server somewhere. It's just sort of a folder on my computer. So he's just kind of out there. This little guy just kind of goes around and syncs to the cloud every night. So then it downloads on a few other computers, and it's helpful that way. But what happened this time was, I think my computer went to sleep during the sync, and then didn't finish that whole thing. And yeah, it was bad. It was bad. The whole thing just kind of died on me. Luckily, I had one computer that I had not turned on all day, and so I was able to turn that one on and shut off the internet connection immediately, so that I could save a player.dat from like 2 or 3 days ago. So I lost a few things. Worst of all, I had, in that sort of extra recording session, I had found a few diamonds and had them on me. I hadn't actually gotten rid of them yet. And my jetpack. You'll notice I still do have a jetpack, which is awesome. However, I had to rebuild it. So that was rough. But anyways, I better get rid of this guy before he... Oh, dang it. Stupid lag. Ooh. Alright. So I've got this new turtle program, and the idea behind this turtle, the program is called Compact Logger. And here's the idea. Rather than, have a turtle kind of wander around out in the forest trying to find all the various trees and trying to detect where the tree is, I'm just gonna put the turtle right here, and I'm gonna have him plant trees here, here, and here, and then I'm gonna have him bone meal each one of those trees, and then he's just going to climb up each one and tear them down. That is what this program is doing. And I'm going to go ahead and... Alright. And I'm going to build like a little... Ooh, careful there. I'm going to build a little... area down here so that the turtle just drops all the stuff into that chest. And then down here I will have sort of a pipe system, and the pipe will kind of move along here, and then it will come out over here, maybe not over here, but it'll move along this way and drop stuff off right into here. So that is what we're gonna do today. I've already got the program written, so I'm not going to make you guys watch me fumble around for hours. The other thing that I'm going to do is I am going to I'm going to set it up so that there's a solar panel here and a charging station right here, so that as the turtle sits right there, he will continually... let's see, I'll just put it there. Okay. So, I've already tested this out. The turtle can... let's see here. I'll put you there and you there. I don't have quite enough spruce saplings. I'm doing this with 3 different trees, so I'll have 3 different types of wood. Technically, you could do this with the same trees, no problem. And I've got some more bone meal around here, but we'll just start with this much. So I have tested this. The turtle can bone meal trees. Now, the only problem is when he runs out of bone meal, I don't know if all these trees are going to grow the right way. In fact, what I read was they will need light, so I will just put some torches there so that they will always have light to grow. And let's look at this program. Let me remember what I named it. Compact logging, that's what I named it. Okay. Okay, so I have the bone meal in slot 16, the oak in slot 13, the birch in 14, and the spruce in 15, and the logs will just go in 1. All right, so the first function is to plant, and this is just going to plant the tree. So it's going to select the oak slot, it will turn to the right, and it will place. It will turn to the left, it will select the birch slot, it will place. It will then turn to the left, it will select the spruce spot and place, then it will turn back to the right so it's always facing forward. Then the fast grow function. So the turtle is going to select the bone meal slot, he's going to turn right, place, left, place, and then turn right. Okay, easy enough. Fell trees, he's going to select the log slot so that they'll always get placed in that slot. Now, I hope this doesn't break if he's pulling in separate logs. If so, I think I'll probably end up working on this a little bit more. And then he'll turn to the right, so he's facing that way. And then he's going to do this 3 times. So while there's a block in front of you, dig forward, then dig up to make sure you're not hitting leaves, then move up, and then and then once you're done with all that, as long as you're not, there's nothing below you, move down, okay? And then if I equals 3, then turn left to move back to the front, and then logs equals 5. Why does log equal 5 there? I don't remember why log equals 5 there. Oh, right, because logs equals logs plus 1. So I've set this back to be logs 1. Yeah, so turtle turn right, logs equals logs plus 1. Okay, so basically what he's doing each time is he's sort of changing the logs that he's dealing with there. So if I is equal to 3, that means you turn to the left and... No. Sorry, this is wrong. Logs equals logs... Whoops. What did I do? Oh, I hit Control. Save. Yes, that's fine. Logs plus 1, and then this one, you turn to the right, and then you switch back to logs equals 1. Okay, so that's the end of that function. Then there's the drop items function. So while there are items in whatever slot you're looking at, you select the logs, turtle dot drop down, and then logs equals logs plus 1. All right, so that should work every time, I think. And then logs equals 5. And I think I had an earlier version of the program where the slots were set up separately. So I need to fix those. Let's go ahead and save that. Then it's going to wander. What it's going to do is it's going to look around and see if it can find any saplings or whatever, okay? So it's going to say turtle dot up, turtle dot turn right, for I equals 1, I is greater than 3. So as long as you don't detect anything in front of you, then move forward twice, suck things from below you, and then move back twice, all right? And then if you're in the last section, turn to the right, and otherwise turn left. And then move down, because I'm going to have you move up to start. I think this is going to be tough, because I might have to come up with another function to figure out how things are arranged to place things in the right slot. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. And then check if there's a tree. Move up, turn to the right. If turtle.detect, then x equals 1. Now, why does it equal 1? Well, let's look at this. Because what I had to do is I had to figure out a way to see, are there trees in every slot? Because otherwise, I don't want him like tearing up one tree and then, you know, leaving the rest. I want him to do all three all at once. So if if you detect something in front of you to the right, x is 1. If you detect something in front of you, then x equals, actually x should equal 0 up here, because that could break if there's nothing to the right. All right. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to check each direction, adding 1 if it finds something, and if x at the end is equal to 3, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. So that basically is saying, are there 3 trees in this slot? If not, stop. Just don't do anything. And then here's what actually happens. Here's the actual program. It's going to plant the trees. Why do I have turtle.select birch there? That's wrong. I don't know why I have turtle.select birch there. That doesn't make any sense. Must have been a typo or just a weird thing happening in my brain. So what it's going to do is if there's something in bone meal, then fast grow and fell trees. Okay? Otherwise, just wander. And then if you do a tree check and there are trees, then fell the trees. Otherwise, just wander around and sleep for 2 minutes. Okay? And then it's going to do that all just constantly. Okay? So I think I might have a straight end or something in here, but I think this will work. So let's go ahead and try this. And it's dark. All right. So we basically have like one try at this before... All right. Boom. Oh, it doesn't work because those aren't in the right place. Attempt to compare nil with number. All right, so that almost worked. But I might have to rethink that. I wanted to do like 3 separate trees. I guess maybe I can't. Or if I can do 3 separate trees, it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to spread them out. So we'll hold off on those for now. And we'll sleep, and then we'll come back and try it again. Shouldn't be too tough. I want to show you guys one other thing that I got. It's this guy, the extractor. What the extractor does is he takes sticky resin and turns it, instead of cooking 1 sticky resin, getting 1 rubber, he cooks sticky resin and then turns it into 3 rubber, which is amazing. Oh, I've been trying so hard to get rubber, and it's been so hard, but now I've got rubber and rubber and rubber and more rubber, and it's great. I also broke off this guy, so the macerator and the extractor are on 1 bat box here, and then this guy over here is on 1 bat box as well. So we're gonna try, and hopefully that'll work a little bit better than what we've been trying to do here. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to do this all as oak right now. I want to get this working with 3 separate trees, but let me look at what line 39 is doing. For I equals 1, I greater than 3. Attempt to compare nil with number. Oh, because maybe I doesn't exist yet? I don't know. Huh. Let me see here. Let me look this up real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, apparently you just do that. Apparently you don't do greater than or less than or anything like that, which is weird to me, but I'll give it a shot. I know I've got this in a couple of the places, so... Okay, so the other thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pull those And did I get any other saplings? Really? No other saplings. That seems wrong. Alright, I'm just going to pull... Actually, no, let me save this first. And then I need to change... Basically, what I'm going to do, just to make this easy on myself, that's why I made this modular. All of these are now going to be 13. Oops. Okay. That will be the easiest way to make that work. No, left. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, great. Perfect so far. Oh, that's wrong. He turned... I didn't mean him to do that. What is he going to do now? Okay, he turned the wrong way. Alright, so line 124, he attempted to call nil. Otherwise, that worked okay. Let me grab my axe here real quick. Did he pick up any more saplings? I can't really tell. He got 10 logs, that's good. Whoops, come on, right keys, Andy. Okay. The idea is to sort of have an automated wood farm here that doesn't take up a lot of space. That's ideally the goal here. But let's see here. What was line 124? And he turned right twice, which is not what I wanted him to do. Otherwise, he worked okay. So let's go to 124 first and see what we did there. Turtle.tree check. Oh, my guy here didn't work. That's going to be a problem. But he shouldn't have... Why did he go to tree check, actually? Because... Oh, well, of course he would have checked it. He felled trees. And then if turtle tree check... Huh. Okay, well, let's figure out why he turned right instead of left. It was right after he was chopping down trees. Was it maybe, did he drop items here? No. Okay, so he turned right twice. Where does he turn right twice? Okay, so it was during fell tree. So he felled the first tree. And that worked. Okay, so we dig up, turtle down, and if I equals 3, then turtle.turn left, logs equals logs plus 1, else turn right. And I don't actually need this to be logs anymore. That should just work. So... Oh, I've got these backwards. So if I is less than 3, then turn left. Because you're still turning left. Otherwise, turn right. All right, that makes more sense. Now I just got to figure out this... this check trees thing, because it said it was comparing nil with a number. Is it this? No, because it was line... It said it was line 124, which was this one. Let me run it one more time, and we'll see. I did find a couple more saplings. Yes, so, Okay, did that. Got that one right. Good. Had those backwards. Now, let me see. Attempt to call nil. Did I name that properly? It's starting to get dark again. Let me... Yeah, because I might have just named the function improperly. I might have just renamed it something without realizing it. Okay, so let's see what check tree says here. This is tree check. That's tree check as well. I spelled them both the same way. Huh. Yeah, well, I don't know exactly what's happening there. I don't want to waste your guys' time by watching me just kind of wander around here for a while, so I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back and see if I can figure out what the heck is going on there. Because it works pretty well, it's just that one thing, it's not figuring out if there are... I'm just not figuring out the final part there. So, gonna sleep, and then we'll come back, and we'll look at it some more. All right, hey guys, I figured out part of it, and let's see here. So, yeah, this is starting to work. Okay, so, yeah, so grab the turtle here. Okay. Basically, what was happening was, down here in tree check, I was actually calling turtle.treecheck instead of just tree check. Which doesn't make any sense. So, there's that. And then, as he was tree checking, he was spinning all the way around, which is not what I wanted him to do. So he turns right, and then he turns left, and then he turns left, and then he turns right. Okay, and then one other thing that I realized, as he's wandering, he needs to be digging forward, because if he does not, one other thing I need him to do, yeah, find the wander function here real quick. As he's wandering, he needs to, every time he moves forward, he needs to be digging as well. Because he one time got stuck on some leaves, and then that destroys the whole program. And then one other thing, I'm going to make him select, because I'm looking for saplings here. I want to refill that sapling slot. Just oak is fine. That should work. And I do not have a lot of bone meal left. That is unfortunate, but he is set up so that he will work even without that. So if I put the bone meal here and my saplings here, which I now have 30 of, that's good. Whoops, whoa, what the heck? Okay. All right. So theoretically, he should be pulling as many saplings as he possibly can. So go ahead. All right. Now he's going to turn. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now, he's going to wander. He tree checked. He didn't see a tree, so he's wandering now. Okay. So now he's just going to chill. He doesn't have... Also, he doesn't have any bone meal left. Let me go get him some more bone meal. I have a little bit left. Whoops. Okay. I hope I have some bone meal left. Where would I have put it? You know what? I don't think I have any bone meal left. I bet you I had some bone meal on me when when the program died, but that is okay. He's programmed so that he will wait patiently. So he'll wait patiently for 2 minutes, and then he'll plant more trees. And then if he doesn't have any stuff, he will just basically wander and see if there's any saplings left over. Ooh, is that a skeleton on fire? It is. Did he drop any bones? He did. Alright. So there are some saplings around, but I'm not going to touch them because I want to see what he'll do. Oops, okay. So he's got 27. Let me go ahead and put this bone meal... Make this bone meal real quick. I don't know if he's quite... If he's going to keep going or not. He should. There he goes. All right. So now he's going to put those down. There's some saplings on the ground right now, so I don't know if he's going to be able to get those or not. I don't have him wandering very far because I didn't want to make it crazy, but... There are quite a few of those, so let's watch and see if he gets any of those up when he's wandering around. Alright, so he's going to check for trees. He doesn't see any. I don't need a tree check right there, actually. So he's wandering there. He doesn't pick those up. He got those. Awesome. How many of those is he going to get? He doesn't get any of those. All right, so diagonals he's not great at. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. I believe I could... There's a pipe that does this, right? There's like an obsidian pipe that does this. And how much wood do I have? Just in like 10 seconds, I have a ton of wood. That's awesome. Seriously, guys, you would not believe how much wood I've got. It's really uncomfortable, actually. All right, that was a cheap joke, but whatever. So yeah, so that's the compact logger. I'll probably refine him a little bit. I'll get a little factory system going down here so I can pull the items out of there and move them over here and find a good spot for them in my home. But otherwise, I think we're all done for the day, guys. Yeah, so we can sort of look down in the pit here. Check my jetpack fuel. I've got good amount of jetpack fuel. That's good. All right, so we can just kind of hover down to the bottom. And I did find a use for bluetricity. It's actually there for... actually, this is where I found the diamonds, guys. That's sad they're gone. The Nicolite is for bluetricity, which looks interesting. I might look into that. That might be... It's part of red power. And I might look into that as we go along. In fact, what I might do is I might have that other turtle just start... Because did I take all my stuff out of here? Yeah, you know what I'll do? Oops. I'll just go ahead and take this stuff. Okay. Zoom. All right. So to get all this stuff out of here, I'm just going to do something real simple. We're just going to drop cobble pipe there. Not a cobble pipe, a whatever you call it pipe. All right, we're going to put the engine right there. We'll put the switch right there, and then we'll just pipe all of that stuff. Whoops, I did not want to drop all that. Whoops, hang on. Let's see here. Where do I want this to end? I want it to end, like, right about here. I'm going to have it go into maybe this one. Kind of dangerous to dig around like this down here, because there is a big thing right there. All right, so put there. Yes, there's the pit to nowhere. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this out. See, I'll probably dig from here. Let's see, we're going to have to... Let me dig this out, guys, and then we'll come right back. Okay, guys, so I've got all this set up. The piping goes through here, falls down there, it goes over there, and then it just hooks right over into this chest right there, which I cannot touch yet. But that should be it. Just going to cover all of this up. And I'm going to cover this up, and then we're going to be out of here, guys. So thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know if you want access to that program. I will be happy to provide that. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.